Spike.
Welcome to In-Crowd.
Hey
guys.
Hey, what's up?
We have an actual, we're in a living room this time, not a basement. We're
I
doing
know.
another, like,
Moving up in the
visual
world.
thing.
We've
You
made
guys
like
can see
37
it,
cents, and so
70
now
cents.
70 cents.
We
70
made 70 cents.
And so now we're in a living room.
Yeah,
rolling in the deep.
We're rolling in the deep.
Anyway, hey guys,
It's like
all of us
$1
are...
This is the first time. This is the first time I've been with all of you actually together doing the podcast.
This is
still
only the second
missing
time
one.
we've
We're
done
still
that.
missing David.
Yeah, but he's married, so.
And technically we're missing Colvin too, but he's been MIA for a while.
He died.
Well, he's been
he? I don't.
He's
I
been
heard about
doing
him.
he's been doing YouTube conferences in Europe for a little while.
YouTube
He's the guy that helped us
conferences?
get a bunch. He's Mr. and Mrs. Vlog.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need to get a hold of him again so he can get huge.
You guys, shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Vlog. We love them.
Yeah, go
They
check out
are-
their channel. They're great.
Go check out their channel. Yeah.
And then also Aliesh is they're also their channel, so go and check out that as well.
She does makeup tutorials a lot of times.
Makeup tutorials,
and vlogs.
Yep. They're great.
Do you watch those a lot, Paul?
Yeah.
The makeup ones?
That's why he looks so pretty.
Yeah, dude.
That's
All
why
the
he's
time.
so pretty.
Okay, so
Today we have.
stuff to talk about today. First and foremost, have you guys seen the new iPhone case? The one that looks
No.
like a gun? Okay, so
Nope.
there's an iPhone case where it's a 9mm gun,
This is
and
a bad
then it
idea
holds
already.
on to your iPhone right here. So you can like hold on to the trigger and talk on your phone. But on the back of it, it just looks like a real gun.
Handgun?
It
Yeah.
just looks like you're walking around like this, like
And so-
007.
It online where people have it in their back pocket and it just looks like a gun sticking out of your back pocket. And then you whip it out and you're like, hello? People are gonna flip the freak out.
You
This is
can't
going to
do
become
that.
another
That's-
situation of
that's-
we hate cops because they pulled me over for having a phone that looks like a gun.
Well, yeah.
Like-
I would stop somebody for
Yeah,
that.
like,
Well, yeah, or if you know, if you are being questioned by a police officer or whatever, and you're
you
like,
have
let
it
me
in your
check something on my
pocket.
phone.
you're going to get shot.
Yeah, you're gonna get capped.
You're going to get
And-
shot right then. As soon as they see a gun, they are like, they can shoot you. Like,
Yeah, it's and
I hope
and it'll be
somebody
in the
gets
news.
shot.
They're like, they'll be like, the cop shot this guy. I wouldn't
Wait,
even blame him. I'd be like, done.
I'm like, good.
Who okayed that? Who okayed
It's
the
just some
design?
company. I don't know.
Oh,
They're trying to
so
be
it wasn't
funny.
actually Apple.
No.
Apple's like, guess what we have?
It's like one of those weird like Chinese companies that you could buy it for like $5 on Amazon.
Oh, kind of like Oakley. Fake Oakley.
Yeah,
Oakley.
yeah.
That's what I was trying to
But-
say. Thanks for
but-
that.
Just like Oakley.
What this is going to be is the Darwin thing, because people who use it are basically just going to take themselves out of the evolutionary pool. and
'Cause they're
so
gonna
it's-
get shot.
Yeah, they're going to die.
Yeah, like, well, first of all, it's like if you walk behind someone and they've got like half a gun poking out the back of their pocket, that's still technically a concealed weapon. And cop can license you for like, hey, do you have a permit to conceal that weapon or have a concealed
And you're like,
weapon?
it's
Oh, it's a phone! Mom!
Okay, so lesson number 1, don't be dumb and buy this
Don't
iPhone.
buy it.
Lesson number 2, don't buy an iPhone.
Yeah, that's also
Lesson
a good
number
one.
2, you have an iPhone.
I hate it, though.
Oh, that's true,
I
that's
hate
true.
my iPhone.
So the next
I
thing
hate it.
we have, I want to talk about the Nintendo thing last because I feel like that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
had one more thing. What did I say? There was the iPhone. Oh, GameStop.
yeah.
There we go. We found it. It's over here. GameStop wants us to try and... I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're trying to figure out a way to sell used digital games once that becomes a bigger thing.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, everybody I
So
talk to
used?
agrees with me,
Yeah.
is what's going to happen is all games are going to go digital. Like,
Yeah,
eventually,
they're going
eventually
to-
hard
they're going
games
to go
have-
digital.
yeah. And you're going to start streaming games, and GameStop realizes this, and they're going to be like, they're right now trying to fix it and be like, how can we stay in this game for when the future comes?
Well, so
Like
what
smart-
what I've actually been
Not like
seeing
Blockbuster.
is people like have been talking like deeply like about reverting from discs to like a flash drive for a video game.
That would be awesome. And then,
Like-
like you have all of your games on a
On
your,
a
like,
hard
two
drive,
hard drives. We are like switching hard drives out to play different games
All the time. And yeah, so people have been talking, they're like, even on like, you can't fit all the content on like that you would like to on a disc, but you could easily fit it
50
onto a little
games
flash
on-
drive that are already
yeah.
selling like little teeny thumb drives that they're like 200 gigabyte
Literally
drives.
the
Like,
size of your thumb.
yeah, it's like, why are we still using
Thumb
a
drive.
disc?
No.
Well, what I'm still convinced is going to happen is you're not going to own games anymore. You won't have to store games anymore. It's going to be stored on outside servers, and you're going to stream
Like
it.
the cloud.
I
I,
think-
love
yeah.
the idea of like, this is what I really love about the Xbox One. I can go play Xbox One at my house and then go head over to a friend's Like get on
Download your profile.
Get on my profile and
play the game.
everything's saved. I can
Yeah.
start off like at my
Right,
friend's
and
house.
so
I
what
think
you'll
that's
do
freaking
is
awesome.
you'll go on Microsoft or whatever, and you're like, I want the new Halo game. You'll click buy. You won't have to download anything. It won't take up any space on your Xbox, and you'll just stream it directly from
That
their
would
servers.
be
Which would
so
Which is
cool.
Which is going to be the future. It is. We are headed there very, very fast.
We're still in an infancy state of it. I mean, people are still just like thinking about trying to do digital copies. I mean, Steam, yeah, it's already kind of like got it by the nuts, and consoles are trying to move into it. But
Well, what will be nice
It's gonna
is
take a
your
little bit.
game system can be really, really small because it doesn't have to process any of the graphics or anything.
Like the new
So basically,
Alienware.
it's just going to be
That'd be cool.
It'll be like the
$60.
Nvidia Shield or whatever, where all it is a box,
Or the old
and it
game.
doesn't have to do any of the processing, any of the graphics or anything. And so people's systems, you'll be constantly at the peak of graphic capability. So consoles won't fall behind computer anymore because
well, computers still have their own hardware in their machine to process.
But I'm
graphics.
saying
That's
like,
going to be a long way in the future.
well, if you're
I think
streaming
that-
games, it's
well,
going
I
to be
think that
processing
when you
the graphics.
download
The Taylor
games
train
like
is
that-
slowing us down.
Well, I think that downloading games and having digital games is going to come first, but I think that they're still going to try and sell, like even with PC they do, you're still going to have components to run it. I think it's going to take a little bit longer
No, you're
before you have
No,
that
it's
same.
gonna- it's gonna
But
take
I
a
think
while.
it will get there.
Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm
going
saying.
to eventually
Like
get
our
there.
kids are probably gonna be playing stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you guys-
full on
well,
streaming.
Full on
I don't know,
streaming.
you guys are a lot
yeah.
older than I am.
You guys are the same age.
Are you 20?
22.
Oh,
Nice. Okay.
you're such a baby.
How old are you?
26.
That
How
sucks.
old are you?
26. See, we're old.
So yeah,
Dude,
that's,
I started on the NES.
that's what GameStop wants to do. They want to
Yes,
try and figure out how to
yeah.
sell used digital games. I don't know how they're going to do that unless somebody brings like a flash drive and is like,
64.
here's a game.
Well, the
Like-
only way I can
like,
see it happening
You go into a
is
store and buy a thumb drive. Here's all your games that you like. Well, no. Here's what they're gonna do.
It'll be
They're
Bluetooth.
you're gonna call them up and you're gonna say, here, these are the games I want. Get them ready. They get them downloaded onto a hard drive for you. You go into the store and just pick up a hard drive with like 50 games on it.
what
already.
I could see
And there you go.
is if a game has a specific license that's attached to your gamer profile, you selling licenses to games.
But still, like if you're buying, if we get to the stage where it's all just streaming, why would you ever need to free any space up? Like,
Nope. You
Have
want
you guys ever watched DGHS?
Yes.
DGHS,
I love that show. But I love
Shout out
the
to Rocket Jump.
Yeah, right. Freddie Wong.
Freddie Wong.
Have you seen the part of the very beginning of the show when the guys go up and like plug their USB into him and then take it out? Like
Yeah.
they stole his game or something. I can't remember
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
happened, but like something like that would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we should
it's-
do that to people when we have the capability. USB the shit out of it.
Like it'll be on our backpack. We'll just go take it.
Got it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's coming. I think GameStop realizes, and I think it's still like 5 years down the road. I mean, people are still going to be buying hard copies of games for a long
For
time.
a while, yeah.
I think one of the big things that was announced at E3 that's going to be a big game changer is the fact that the Xbox One is now backwards compatible, but I think that it also means that you can download a lot of the Xbox 360 games digitally.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying. Like that was one of their big selling points. Like you can get all these games digitally onto your
Right, you don't have to call up every GameStop in the nation to try to find a super rare,
Yeah.
hard-to-find game. You just download it digitally, and so I think that's coming down quick, and GameStop realizes that people are going to stop buying hard copy games unless it's like vintage. Like NES games and SNES games are still going to be stores that are selling those just
Right.
because people collect them.
That'll probably be on like Amazon or something. You just order them from.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean they'll be
websites
collector stores, but people aren't going to be collecting Xbox 360 games like.
for a while
Yeah,
at
for a
least.
while.
I
time.
kept my Halo Combat Evolve. I keep like the original one I got the very first time.
I'll be
I got an
honest.
Xbox.
Original Xbox games already, I feel like would be cool to collect. I mean, that was only 10 years ago,
Yeah, it's true.
and it's like I would potentially
well,
start
think
collecting
about how
that
far
stuff.
you were getting on me for trying to go this way in a conversation we had, but like think about how far video games have gone in like just the last 10 years.
Oh yeah,
Like look at Halo.
They've
and now
come
look at Halo now,
so
or then and
far.
now.
And it's not like we're moving fast, we're moving exponentially fast.
yeah. We continue to pick up speed
Yeah.
with all of them.
And so that's why I think the digital streaming
Yeah.
thing, even though it's in the future, I don't think it'll be that far in the future, just how fast we're moving. Because, I mean, in 5 years ago, what phone were you guys using 5 years ago?
I wasn't using a phone.
What
5
year
years
was it
ago.
5 years
I
ago?
was 15.
2010.
I didn't have a phone.
2010.
I had the Dare.
No camera.
I had the LG Dare.
I
Yeah.
remember
I
probably
touchscreens were barely a thing.
Yeah, the LG Dare was the
It
first
was- they've been
touchscreen
accruing-
on the market.
Really?
They've been
It was a
accruing-
pressure
in 2010.
sensitive touchscreen.
No, in 2010, touchscreens were
No,
3
they
years
had
old.
the iPod Touch.
The
that was the
iPod,
phone though.
the iPhone
They had the
3GS
iPhone
came
then,
out when I was in
It
high
came
school
out
in like
right
2000,
after.
2006, 2007. So a little more than 10 years ago, the
Happened to the
touchscreen became a thing.
BlackBerry.
It was a shitty phone.
Whatever happened to the
They-
BlackBerry?
BlackBerry,
Don't you remember there was
everything-
like
Their
There's
Hail
like-
Mary at the end was like the BlackBerry
That
Z1 or whatever.
Yeah, the Z100.
I
that
tested
Hail
it.
Mary.
It was the
Oh.
worst phone I've ever used.
I had a BlackBerry Curve for like a
What?
month one time because we were like switching plans or something, and I ended up like having my dad's old BlackBerry, and I used it, and I thought it was awesome.
What happened with BlackBerry is they decided not to evolve. They were very business oriented, but then people wanted to have some fun on
kinda
the
like
phone
a
too.
pod pilot.
And so they stayed very
Pod.
they stayed very business oriented, and then what happened is Google and Apple all of a sudden made phones that not only were fun, but then they could do all the business stuff.
I was saying, yeah, because business evolved. I mean,
hard,
it wasn't
work
just
hard.
phone. Like, yeah, the Z100 is a terrible
Yeah.
phone. But
Anyway, moving on.
moving on, we
Nintendo
have
NX, Code NX.
And
Do we have to talk about Nintendo?
yes,
Yes.
because they're gonna do something
Let me-
good.
Let
Potentially.
me guess which games they're gonna come out with. Legend of
No.
Zelda, Mario.
No.
Got it. Those are the only games coming
Hey,
out on
and
this.
we're
Hey,
done.
let's not have this conversation again because I'm
No.
still a Nintendo geek.
So Nintendo is
I like
coming out
Nintendo.
with. Yeah, I do like Nintendo. I'll be honest. They're coming. Oh, so
They're making a lot of dumb decisions lately, but I still am a fan.
in
Lately,
E3 they came out
Like
and
the
they
past 5
said
years.
the word NX, which like everybody was like, what?
what's the
like,
name of this camera we're shooting it on?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Samsung NX.
They're like the new console will be NX. We'll talk about that more next year, and then they like just zipped past it. Like it was
And
like
everybody was like,
yeah, and so everyone was like, wait a minute, go back, and they were like, screw you guys, we're not going back. We're gonna move forward. So I've been
except for
following.
backwards. But
Yeah, it's backward forward. It's backward forward.
Sideways, diagonally.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like looking at the future.
I can see it.
It's over there. But so what I've been reading is that Nintendo NX will be running on Unreal Engine. We'll be able to run Unreal Engine and
rumored.
yeah.
Not
So,
official.
but people have played it. They said that
Supposedly.
the big thing is that it's also like it's super weird to see Mario in like a realistic like land and everything, but like it's awesome because you're actually destroying real stuff, like a real table. Like it's not just like these weird, obviously like cartoony things,
Which-
like real things, but with Mario.
Is it
in
gonna be
there.
like that GTA mod where it was changed to Mario stuff?
I don't
which
know, I
is-
haven't seen that.
Which is really okay. There's a plus and a minus to Code NX. I really hope that it's the next system that's gonna like compete with the Xbox One and the PS4. I pray that it's that, but at the same time, it's gonna piss me off because it literally means that they ditched the Wii U completely. And
The Wii U had no games.
well, the Wii U has no games, but at the same time, it's gonna frustrate a lot of people that purchase the Wii U for Wii U games.
I feel like the people that purchased the Wii U were already frustrated that they purchased a Wii U. Nathan, yes. What? Nathan raised his hand.
Oh well, I got it for the new Wind Waker, which was brilliant.
Was
It
it?
is
And then
brilliant.
yes,
That
but
game is
and then they
fantastic.
came out with Smash Bros. And that's it.
And that's it. I do like it. I mean, I'll be
Mario Kart
honest,
8?
they can rehash.
Well, I haven't played it, so
Oh, it's awesome.
They can rehash Smash Brothers for the rest of my life, and I will never get tired of it.
I mean, I don't think
a-
it's that. Like, I mean,
I
it's
love
kind
it.
of fun to play around with your buddies, but it's not a game that I would just sit down by myself and be like, yeah, this is
Oh,
really
You know,
that's the
I
whole
don't
point
know.
of the Wii U, though, is friends and
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
that
really
is-
like social thing when it
But
comes
see,
to the Wii.
yeah, and so like I feel like Smash Brothers is never gonna get worn out because even though they have Pikachu in every single game, I
Again,
feel like it's still
Who doesn't
awesome.
love Pikachu?
Nintendo,
Yeah,
I
Nintendo,
hate Pikachu.
Nintendo is amazing at rehashing things. They're one of the only companies that can pull it off. And
Well,
do
think
it
about it. Yeah, how many other companies can rehash a game since the beginning of their birth, almost 30 years ago, and still 10 years ago is their first Halo, or 15 years ago their first Halo game, and they've already started to move away from it.
Well, they sold it away,
Nintendo's
like
first
dumbasses.
one of the first games was Mario, like 30 years ago, and they're still doing it and still making money.
And the funny thing is they never changed up any of the gameplay style.
Yeah,
ever.
they keep it
It's
the
still a
same.
side scroller, And like we just played that Wii U one down there today. It's a lot like Super Mario Brothers 3, which came out in the NES.
Yeah.
Like, forever.
It's like they're rehashing games and they're still doing it, which
That's why
like
I've never
no
actually
other
bought one of those. I
company
just
can
play it with
actually
my
do
friends.
that.
Yeah.
So I mean, as much as Nintendo has really just been shitting on everybody and ruining everyone's
Everyone.
life,
They're the worst.
they are
They
the
do not-
only company that can
They
do
don't
that.
care. They don't care about any. Well, like every gaming company doesn't care.
But
about
what I'm predicting, this is a prediction from ignorant
Paul,
nerds happening
Paul
right here.
predictions. Paul predictions. PP.
Yeah,
Welcome to
PP.
Paul Predictions.
Is that the new Legend of Zelda? They said that they were going to mention anything at this E3 about it, which really pissed off a lot of people.
Well, yeah, it's been like 5 years since.
And
the last
they showed some videos from last E3. They've been showing videos all along of gameplay. It looks amazing. It looks
Yeah,
gorgeous.
they keep teasing us with like these still images
But
of
with them saying nothing at this E3 convinces me that they've stopped production on it because they realized that the Wii U is not capable of handling this type of game. They started production on the Nintendo NX and they're going to release it there as an initial release.
So how cool would
Wait,
that
which
be?
game
Can you
was it?
imagine
I didn't
the
catch
new
Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
they do.
dude!
No.
I'm actually really
But-
excited.
Yeah, it's like a
Zelda.
giant not MMO, but like open world sandbox RPG too.
Yeah.
And so,
Really?
yeah, the Wii U couldn't
Oh.
handle it.
Well,
Oh,
the
that makes
issue
sense.
is
I
that
didn't
they
even-
promised
I had
that
never heard about
the,
that.
the issue is that they better
Does
release
it?
it on the Wii U.
Aw, dude.
They
I
better
wanna
release it on the
play
Wii U because they promised everyone that it would come out in the Wii U, and that's why everyone bought a Wii U.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
The concept was
That is true.
the creator's like, he's like, remember the original Legend of Zelda game where you just like you go
Yeah.
over the side and it just scrolled over?
Yeah,
That's
I
what
played
they're, and they're like, hey, well, let's do that with this one where you can just go into the worlds and you don't have to wait for the castles to load. You just go in and just go through the worlds.
So
Right.
can you
And
imagine a
it's
Legend
giant-
of Zelda like Skyrim?
Yeah,
It would be awesome, especially if it was on NX.
that's what it's gonna be like. They said they showed like a video and they were like
a minute and a half.
in the video they had like a mountain way off in the distance and he's like you can go to that mountain
Yeah,
and you're like that's
Oh.
legit
and it looked
and it
pretty
looks
cool.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
like they've kind of mixed
cartoon with real.
cartoon with
It's
real.
kind of it's like Skyward Sword graphics, but it's like brighter and more.
So I would say that they're going the artistic route of like that Borderlands did.
It's like a cartoon realism.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
I think is
yeah.
brilliant
Is
because
it like Crackdown? You guys played Crackdown? It's got that same kind of art style that Borderlands
yeah,
has, but
yeah,
it's
kind of like that.
still-
I like it when games do that
You do?
because if they try to make their games look super realistic and super real like GTA, it stops looking real after about a month.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're after like 5 minutes, the
But
graphics stop.
You
looking
jump
real at all.
you jump back into Borderlands 1 and it still looks gorgeous
Still
because
looks-
artistically it was amazing.
Same with
Yeah.
Wind Waker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wind
I never
Waker.
liked
Wind Waker
Borderlands.
came
I
out.
was never
Wind Waker
a fan
came
of
out
that
on
game.
what the game,
2002
I
in
guess.
the game.
the GameCube, and it still looks
Like
good.
doing these podcasts make me realize how little of
You
games I actually
enjoy.
like. Yeah, I play like 3 games.
All right, you guys, that was
Nerd.
That's all the time we have for today.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Don't
Thanks for
forget-
watching.
check out
Like
our
and subscribe.
Not our Instagram, our in plays and
Follow
our
us
grabbing
on
games.
Twitter and Instagram,
Instagram
and Facebook. And
We love you all.
We'll put the links in the
Do we?
description. Do we like them at all? Subscribe. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Freeze frame. Hello, boobers. Want some candy, little girl.
Who licks their teeth like that? You got.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you gotta bend over, stand up and bend over.
Like, like